Welcome to Two Fools Network Plays Darkest Dungeon. I'm Dave the Head, and as always, let's just jump right in. Alright, so we're going to start our mission. We've already chosen our Hellion, Houndmaster, a Antiquarian, and the Vestal. The Houndmaster comes with a little doggy biscuits. I really enjoy his character class. He has an ability, it feels like a lot of times, just to be able to hit wherever you want him to hit. I like the Hellion. We're going to the Cove. A bunch of fish people.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic
when I go into the
nightmares.
Cove, I like to take
They must be flushed out.
the cleansing herbs. I forgot if I brought any with me this time. So, the Vestal obviously is the best healer. No, don't touch it. Okay, well, got out of that one. Come up to our trap. Check and see how our trap disarms are. If you got a high enough trap disarm, you can get a little stress relief. I like it. I need to start naming these people, so that they mean something to me. Went ahead and put the healing trinkets on them. On her, anyway. Everyone is already trinketed up that is going to have trinkets. I've learned sometimes in these early missions not to bring trinkets. That way when you find some, you can put them on your people and keep your inventory space open. We have to complete 100% of the room battles, so right now we're just searching for one.
Wealth beyond measure.
3 torches.
Awarded
Yeah, I
to
have
the
some
brave
herbs.
and the
a key.
foolhardy
2
alike.
shovels. Good times.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted
Yeah,
and purpose
quiet
is
room.
made clear.
Not too much going on. The
A
I think it's
handsome
kind of funny
reward
is this area really
for a
does bleed
task
a
well
lot.
performed.
I think they're definitely tough. It's been a little while since I've played the game. I've been playing the game and then recording the audio afterwards because of the way our computer's set up. Well, that didn't make anybody bleed too much, did it? So, my Antiquarian has a powder. I think it's used for a debuff.
Press this
There you
advantage.
go.
Give them no
One hit, one
quarter.
kill. Stress on our disarmor of traps. So I've learned, since recording this, that the special ability of this Antiquarian is, one, she'll stack gold. Instead of a stack of 1,500, it's a stack of 2,000. And you have good chances of finding antiques after battles, so extra treasure. I do like her camping skills, not that we'll see it in this episode. She has find a free trinket and find she can resupply. And she can resupply a couple of times in a camping scene. This barbarian or Hellion, whatever, is not exactly spec the way I like it. I think at this point I'm running her to see if I'm going to keep her. I like to take the first level people out, kind of bare bones, see how bad they're going to get stressed out, see if they're going to be worth keeping. The party-wide buff, though, is pretty good. The ability to give everybody dodge.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I don't know, I prefer to play the game and listen to the narrator than being the narrator. Really enjoyed this. know I talked about it in one of the other videos about the art style. I really like it. Kind of looks like a moving comic book. Okay, so that's a very poor heal, but she doesn't really have a lot else to do. I think with a few tricks, that heal could be useful.
The offensive.
It could be enough to get someone off death's door, really. I know that the Antiquarian has a melee attacks. Maybe I'm going to have to look into purchasing her nervous knife attack.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So there we go. A new trinket. Go ahead and equip it now. I think it helped ranged attacks, which the dog counts as a ranged attack.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Stress-inducing bastards. Go ahead and make most of them bleed. Get a stun there, that should save us a turn of healing stress. These battles, they tend to either go your way great, or just beat the dog snot out of you. Spearfishing is a bit of a brutal attack. That spearfishing guy is really rough when they have a little fish cleric who can buff him.
Well struck.
So we've given the dog a dog biscuit to make him more effective, more damage. There's a little more stress for us. Hellion has a self-heal, which removes bleed and blight, and gives her a buff. But considering half her attacks debuff her, I think it's an interesting little
quakes.
combo, I guess is the word I want to go with. Tactics. There you go, there's a good heal. I'm interested in getting back to this game.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its
Well
own.
done. And remember, when they die from a damage over time, they don't leave a corpse.
Continue the
Finish that
onslaught.
fella off.
Destroy them
Thing, whatever it
all.
is. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a real big fan of her using her stuns attack. I mean, it's nice to go ahead and stop him from getting his action. Give us a chance to buff everyone up. Play the smackdown, as it were. So we're coming out on top. Our stress took a hit in this battle, but our healing's doing alright. Go ahead and heal everyone again. Get a crit on the front, good. And then I'll just kind of focus fire on him. Won't even talk about that. The question is, the bleeding is not enough. Will the Helm's Master again. And this should be. Never mind. I was mistaken. This should do it. As long as we don't miss. Good chance to hit, and it does.
Seize this
Trinket
momentum.
again.
Push on to the
bit of
task's
food.
end.
I wonder if the antiquarian has a chance of finding common items like that. To look that up. Eldritch Altar. Yeah, maybe we just won't mess with things named Eldritch Altars. I think holy water on that is what you want to do. He needs a bandage. He'll accept food though. Well, halfway through the dungeon and we found one room battle. So I get to go all the way back. Sometimes I do wish some of this traveling would be a little more streamlined, but I understand the stress-inducing aspect of this game. And then they wouldn't be able to give you these
The
random
match
battles
is
when you're
struck.
traveling back
A
through.
blazing star is born.
You think monsters ever get around the water cooler and tell them, yeah, I remember when I first started in this dungeon, I was guarding a 6x6 room with a little old altar on the side. Good times. After I killed 7 adventurers, I got promoted. I was allowed to wander the halls, create ambushes. That was a good hit. Buff everybody's dodge. So this Hound's Master only has 2 attacks that I've been using. The direct attack and the other, the Hound's Harry, I think it's called, where you attack everyone. Gives everyone a chance to bleed. The other 2 attacks he has, one is a blackjack, which is a stun. And the third one is a Howl at the Wolf, I think, or Howl at the Moon, and it has a chance, it's like a 60-something% chance to de-stress each individual character. Each one rolls separately. I should try to bleed her. It. I know that one heal looks kind of stupid, but it really is it's a war of attrition. If you think about it, I've done worse heals with the occultist. If that vapors removed things like debuffs or bleeding or something, it would be a super heal. I know it's one of the reasons why I've kept the battlefield medic thing on the Plague Doctor. Is her ability to remove bleeding and poison? Blight. Bleeding and blight off of the other characters. So the war is working out. Oh, we gotta get rid of that guy. That buff is. So this war is taking a bit of a toll, but coming out ahead. Guess we're not gonna get rid of the guy with the buff. Other opportunities keep presenting themselves.
The slow death.
Being able to destroy the high
Unforeseen.
protection
Unforgiving.
with a bleed attack. Direct heal for our bleed. Minor heal for the Houndsman. And now we have to use direct fire against him. Victory is ours.
As victories
Plus
mount,
a
so too will
full stack of
resistance.
crest. That doesn't hurt at all. Okay, that's a little... 2 hungers as quickly as they came. That's a little worrisome. But this time we get to use our herbs. We found some treasure and bandages. The sharks will eat anything.
If only treasure could staunch
This one
the
apparently
flow
ate a register
of
at a
otherworldly corruption.
Revco. Or a CVS or a Walgreens. Whatever pharmaceutical company is in your neighborhood. Went down to the apothecary for a quick nip.
Exposed to a killing
Bending
blow.
for the old gods. Let's see if we can step this one in the back so we can keep our stress. It's funny how your hit points will kill you, but the stress will bankrupt you. And you can get more heroes. And it's harder to get more. It's strange. Buff everybody's dodge. And we have 3 units that can bleed, but only 1 that will. Okay, so they are focusing on right now. Just go for the direct. Doesn't finish off. Help keep our Hellion in the back. What you think? That one was 25% what the dedicated healer did. Use some of our free bandages. To the other side. No, to go ahead and get rid of the bleeding. I like the breakthrough attack. It will move the Hellion up forward if she gets pushed back. I know it debuffs her, I think, accuracy and damage. But again, this is a war of attrition. So far, we are ahead of the curve. Minor healing again. Yeah, the Antiquarian is not
These
a character you
nightmarish
bring for
creatures
battle
can be
use.
felled.
She's
They
definitely
can
make
be
the money.
beaten.
I need some of this food up. I mean, hey, what's a starving event? Other than a highly stressful and damaging moment that you can easily avoid by taking rations with you. I think, according to the map, we're going to find our first use of a shovel.
A fortune
It's always good
waiting
when
to
we
be
bring
spent.
several of those and never have to use them. But you know, if you bring 1, you're going to need 5. Alright, last room. Let's go ahead and consume the foods. Get a little bit of a head start on the healing. Crank our torch. Walk in. Not quite as we should have been. And this is our last room. Get our dodge buff 1. Maybe have a biscuit.
Obliterated.
Get rid of the guy who had the very dangerous buff. Learned our lesson. This guy has a bad habit of exploding on everyone. It does damage, it does stress, it's gross. Stun the... Have our cleric stun their cleric. Finish that guy off. Don't give him a chance to explode on us. Go back to our very, very slow healing game. but a crit heal.
A
Gets rid of some
death
stress
by
as well.
inches.
Not a lot, but it's a start. Heal everyone a little bit. Get another stress relief. And our biscuit-eating hound is ready for war.
A trifling
We're going to take
victory.
a moment to continue adventuring
But
to
a
find out
victory
what's in the
nonetheless.
chest. We brought a key with us. We might as well use it. And hey, who
Glittering
couldn't use more
gold,
golden crests?
Trinkets and baubles,
And there we go.
paid for in
A
blood.
successful battle. And a trip back home.
The pungent odor abates.
Collect our loot.
The things are driven back for a time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that antiquary makes you some money. And with a little bit of help, she can be a support class. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little adventure. There's a few minutes here at the end, but I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Hope you folks come back and join us for the next one.
With you the terrible
Give us
wonders
a
I have
comment or a
come
like
to
or a
know.
subscribe. We'd be grateful. And for Two Fools Networks, I'm Dave the Head, and I'm out of here.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.